Hi students, welcome to my channel Vision English Academy. So myself Amaresh. So today we are going to discuss the question paper pattern, that is the new question paper pattern of PU-2 second year English subject. All of you know that from the current academic year 2022-23, so all the question paper pattern has been changed. You are intimated also. We will see the how English question paper changed and what are the new things they have introduced and what are the things they have taken back. So let us see, without making any delay, start the video. That is question paper pattern. You can see on the screen, it's a summary of a question paper pattern. So total marks allotted 100 as you know, and time duration is 3 hours 15 minutes. So 15 minutes is for question paper reading and 3 hours absolutely they will provide you for the writing. So first they will give the question paper, 15 minutes you are allowed to read the question paper, then you have to give an answer paper, you have to write. So by utilizing the remaining 3 hours. So total sections, 7 sections, and total number of questions, 35 questions. So this is same with the previous question paper pattern. There is no change in that. Actually in previous question paper 7 sections were there, and even total questions, number of questions also same. Okay, you have a 2 books. One is a main course, that is Springs, and one more is workbook, that is Streams. 50 marks they have taken from the Springs, that is question answers. Okay, and 50 marks they are taken from your workbook, that is grammar, composition, and comprehension, reference skill, all that. Okay, so what are the questions will come from the 50 marks textual questions from the main course book. First, multiple choice questions. In previous pattern they were having 12 short answer questions, answer in a word, phrase or sentence. So they have taken back and they have introduced MCQs, 12 MCQs in its place, okay, for the betterment of the student. So keeping in the view of average and below average students, they introduced MCQs. So 12 MCQs, each will be having 4 options, okay, each carrying 1 mark. So you have to read all the questions carefully and read all the 4 options, then decide which option is correct. Because the problem is that, so one answer is right and another 3 answers are wrong, you can easily find out the right answer. But here the case is all the answers are nearly correct. That is, one is 50% correct, one is 60% correct, one is 70% correct, and one is 100% correct. You have to choose the 100% correct option and you have to rewrite the option with the answer. That is, so write the question number and the right option number and write the option also. Okay, and you can see here next long answer questions. So you'll be given 4 marks, 10 questions. Okay, 6 from the prose and 4 from the poetry. So out of 10 you have to answer only 8. Okay, the condition, selecting at least 2 questions from the poem. So you can select more than that also, but at least 2 questions you have to select from the poem and remaining you can select from the prose. Okay, here you are given 2 options because 10 questions given, you are going to answer 8 questions. So this will give you 32 marks, 8 into 4. Okay, so next comes descriptive questions. They will give 3 questions, 2 from the prose, 1 from the poem, and you have to choose the question very wisely. Okay, for which question you know the better answer. You have a content in your mind, you have to choose such a question and you have to answer about 200 words, that is 15 to 20 sentences by making 2 to 3 paragraphs. Okay, long answer questions, that is 4 marks questions, you have to answer 80 to 100 words. Okay, that is 8 to 10 sentences. Okay, next moving to the workbook, you can see here grammar questions 19 marks, composition, writing skill 14 marks, and comprehension, they will check your reading and understanding skill, that is for 13 marks, and reference skill, and that is for 4 marks. This together gives you 50 marks. 50 plus 50, 100 marks. Okay, let us see the question paper. First, the section 1. I told you totally 7 sections. In section 1, first question, that is 1 to 12, you will be having a MCQ. So normally 8 they have taken from the prose and 4 they have taken from the poetry. Totally 12 MCQs, no choice here. You have to answer all the 12 MCQs by choosing one right option. Okay. So next here question number 13. It will be fill in the blanks. It belongs to grammar. Verb forms. You know very well. V1, V2, V3 verb forms are there. Okay. So they will give the base form of the verb in the bracket. You have to change as per the sentence the form of the verb. Okay, by introducing helping verb also if it is necessary. Okay, so they will give one paragraph, in that 3 blanks will be there, and in the bracket the basic form of a verb will be given. You have to change the form of the verb, that is V2, V3 as per the sentence, and you have to fill it. It gives you 3 marks. So question number 14, again it's a fill in the blank. They will give a small paragraph and 2 blanks will be there, and they will give 3 answers here. They will give 3 expressions, okay, or you can call them as a phrases. Okay, out of 3 you have to select 2 appropriate and fill in the blanks. Okay, so this gives you 2 marks. Next question number 15. So this is again fill in the blanks. They will give you the paragraph. So linkers are nothing but connectors. Okay, so they will give linkers in the bracket. Okay, you have to choose appropriate linker and you have to fill in the blanks. 4 blanks, 4 linkers, and it is there for the 4 marks. So next, so last question of the section 1, it is a jumble segment. So they will give one sentence, okay, which with a jumbled segment. Okay, you have to rearrange the segments and you have to make a sentence which gives proper meaning. This is for 1 mark. Overall 22 marks from section 1. Okay, so the one important instruction regarding section 1 is section 1, all the 16 questions you have to write in first 3 pages only. That is 1, 2, 3. If you write in a 4th page, they will not consider for the evaluation. Please keep it in mind, very important. Next, moving to section 2. Section 2 will be having that is long answer questions, 4 marks questions, 10 questions, question number 17 to 26. Out of 10 you have to select any 8 and you have to write the answers. Okay, whatever questions you are selecting, you have to put that question number. Okay, so normally 4 questions they will give from the prose and 4 questions from the poetry. Okay, here you have 2 choice. So choose the questions which you know the better answer and answer that. Okay, 80 to 100 words. Okay, so minimum 8 to 10 sentences, making at least 2 paragraphs in initially 2-3 lines. So write the name of the lesson and 1 or 2 sentences about the author or poet. Okay, so next that is question that is section 3. We are moving to section 3. Here section 3 descriptive answer you will be having. So 3 questions given. So 2 questions from the prose, 1 question from the poetry, each question carrying 6 marks. Here you have enough choice, that is 2 choices. Out of 3 you can select any one question which you know better. Okay, you have to write 15 to 20 sentences. Okay, so that is about 1 page. The questions will be like elaborate, explain, discuss, justify, like that. You have to write 1 page making 2-3 paragraphs. Okay, in a beginning 2-3 sentence you can mention the name of the lesson or poem. Okay, in each question. So it will give you to score the better marks. Next question, section 4, that is question number 28. Here you have sub questions, 10 sub questions. Here you will be given one unseen passage of a moderate length which will be 2 to 3 paragraphs. Okay, so you have to read the passage carefully and answer the 10 questions given. That is, you can see here A to J, 10 questions. Okay, So go through the passage carefully, read and glance the passage. Okay, then read all the questions, then answer appropriately. Here if you analyze the questions, you can see here 6 questions they will give factual questions. Factual in the sense direct answers you will get in a passage. Okay, you have to make in your own sentence and you have to write. So 3 questions inferential questions, in the sense logical questions. You will not get the direct answers. Okay, so you have to guess the answer, apply your logic and write the 3 answers. And one will be on that is on grammar. They will give a word by prefixing. You have to make that word and you have to write antonym of that particular word. For example, agree they will give. So prefixing some letters, you have to make antonym of agree. That is, you have to place dis, disagree. Okay, prefix and suffix I hope you know very well. So disagree, so dis it is a prefix and agree it is given. So disagree is the antonym of the agree. So next question number 29. So it is an unseen poem they will give, okay, which will be of 4 to 5 lines. You have to read the poem very carefully, and the poem is followed by 3 questions. Okay, that is 1, 2, 3. The questions will be very easy. Okay, and you have to answer those questions. So in this section 4 you will be having totally 13 marks. It is comprehension, that is one unseen passage, one unseen poem. Okay, in a passage, by reading the passage you have to answer 10 questions, and by reading the poem you have to answer 3 questions. Let us move. Section 5. In section 5 it is question number 30. You have to report the conversation. They will give the conversation. It will be from the chapter Sunny Morning, or Books Will Never Disappear, or The Voter. Okay, they will give conversation of the 2 characters. Okay, that will be 5 sentences. You have to report it. Okay, direct to indirect. So 5 sentences you have to convert direct into indirect. So each sentence will be allotted 1 marks. So this gives you 5 marks. It is a little challenging. We will discuss about how to report the conversation. Okay. Next, question number 31. We have dialogue completion. They will give the dialogue of 2 persons. Okay. And there will be 4 blanks, 4 sentences, 4 dialogues will be blank. Okay. You have to, and they will give the hint in the bracket. Okay. In a dialogue completion, they will give the hint in the bracket. By reading the hint, you have to guess the sentence, dialogue, and you have to fill the blank. So that is a dialogue completion. Each blank gives 1 mark, 4 blanks and 4 marks. Okay. So you know very well each conversation starts with a greeting and it ends with a polite leave taking. So two already you know greeting. So good morning, good evening, whatever as per the time, and leave taking, see you later. Okay, and good day, thank you, like that. Okay, so let us move to the section 7. This is the last section. Here you will be giving it's a note making. Question number 32, note making. Here they will give a passage. You have to read the passage and you have to fill the given boxes. They will give a flow chart, okay, which containing 8 boxes, and you have to fill the 8 boxes by referring the passage. It will be very easy. It is just copy and paste. Okay, you have to underline, you have to tick the right option and you have to paste it. So 8 blanks, 8 boxes, each carrying half marks. This will give you 4 marks. Next, question number 33. It's a job application letter. You will be given to write a letter. Okay, letter as a job application. You are asked to write a job application letter. Okay, which gives you 5 marks. You know very well it's a formal letter. You will be having a format. You have to follow the letter format strictly. That is formal letter format. Okay, from, date, to, salutation, subject, body or content. Okay, and complimentary closure, sign followed by your initial. Okay, this much you have to write. And alignment, please remember, everything is left alignment. Everything you have to start with left. I will make one separate video for this. You can watch that. And question number 34, it is report writing. Report writing. They will give, there are two actually, 5 marks questions. There will be option 2. One, you have to write a speech writing. Okay. So, or you have to write a report writing from the given data. They will give the chart, which might be a bar chart, bar graph, or pie chart. Okay. And they will provide you with the data. So, you have to analyze that data and you have to write a report on that particular given data. Or else speech you have to write. They will give the situation. You are union leader of your college, so and so, and you got the opportunity to introduce the guest. So write the speech about 100 words. So such a question they will ask. You have to write a speech. So my suggestion is, so only prepare one, because there is a choice, either prepare the speech or report writing, which is convenient for you. Don't prepare both. Let us not waste the time. Okay, if you like speech writing, so prepare for that 100 words, which gives you 5 marks. And if it is report writing is very easy for you, you can go with that also. Okay. So next question number, section 7. Sorry, this is the last section actually. Previous was section 6. Okay, in section 7, question number 35. So pronouns and reference. They will give a small passage, which is extension of the passage which is given for 10 marks in section 3 or 4 it seems. Okay, which is extension of that. And what you have to do, they will ask 4 questions on the pronouns. They will underline, okay, underline, and that you have to write the pronouns. So which will be very easy. So you have to read the sentence back. If you read the sentence back, you will find the answer in the passage. Okay, fine. So I hope you understood this, because I have to complete the video in less time. That's why I was very brief. Okay, next what we will do, we will take one model question paper and we will see, we will discuss on that. We will solve the model question paper. We will discuss all the MCQs and all the 7 sections, that is 35 questions. So please download the video and you just watch it again and again. And if you want, you can make a note of that. Okay, and please write your honest comments. Your comments are welcome. Okay, so next which video you want, you just write in a comment. So I will make a video just to help you and share with your friends. Okay, thank you very much.